Yeah, it's been quite some time. Ramen also was able to compete in Japan too at Kagura 10. So yeah, we've been seeing a lot of international tango as of recently, right? It's sick to see.
Dude, the storyline has definitely shifted, I would say, since the beginning of this year, right? We really started to recognize just how good Japan was. We always knew they were good, but with Kola gunning for that #1 spot and really kind of claiming it in a big way, or at least putting up a very solid fight for it, more heads have been turned toward Japan than ever, and we've seen that they don't just have one really good player, they don't just have 5 or 10, they've got like 200 that could come here and smoke anybody.
Yeah, and Ryuoh is definitely getting a taste of some of that American talent. I mean, when it comes to American styles, Kola is not going to stray from it. Pressure is always on with this Roy, right? And very quick, snappy pressure at that.
Yeah, we've talked about several times over the years how kind of the playstyle difference between Japan and NA works. Japan, a lot more chill, kind of more precise.
Yeah.
Calculated. Cerebral, calculated, whatever adjectives you want to throw in there, you know, to be smart and patient. That's how they play. In NA, we got the soul reads, baby.
Yes.
We just go hard. We don't let up on the gas pedal.
Yeah, and especially when you're playing a character like Roy, when you cash out with these reads, forward smash right there, it's going to be big, big money and big, big value here. And Kola is getting exactly that right now. Already up an entire stock and racking up on this lead as well. Another high recovery, but Kola waiting for it.
Oh, that shield pressure just all over him. The up airs, the down tilts. It's all so safe, but Ryuoh knows he can trade with that up B. Yeah. Hey, Roy's up B, pretty much just as exploitable as Crom's if you know the matchup. If you've got certain tools in your character's moveset, a long-lasting aerial like that really does prove to be a thorn in his side every time he's off stage. Let's see if Ryuoh can repeat that. Actually claiming the lead right now, ever so slightly. But yeah, you can't get a banana punish on that down tilt at close range like that. It's a little bit too safe. Oh, no jump. This man is done yet again. A trade with the up B. It's that easy, folks. Well, it's not when you're fighting Kola, but if you're playing this well like Ryuoh is, it can look effortless.
I love the forward tilts coming out from Ryuoh. Even the down tilt into the forward tilt set up for that situation on the ledge into another forward tilt. And again, just trading with that up B. As long as you trade with the up B and Roy's off stage with no jump, that's going to be the stock, right?
Exactly. Even though it's not optimal in terms of damage to do something like down tilt to forward tilt, the angle it sends at, I mean, the reward you get is potentially a stock instead of just a combo. So I love this play so far. Both players really on point. Kola picking up a grab, looking to even the field, but no, it looks like Ryuoh's just a little too hard to catch.
Okay, the banana going into the control of Ryuoh. Oh, up and over, but the up air stuffing everything out. The frame trap's perfect, but the armor through that situation. But again, just back and forth with these competitors here. Already down to the last stock. This is very fast paced. Really good stuff on Ryuoh, just keeping up with Kola. That's already a feat that I know a lot of Japanese players can struggle with.
Yeah, and to just close the door on the set or on this game 1 is all that's left to do, right? But Kola, he knows one side be at the ledge, one forward smash on a tech chase, it could all go his way so quickly.
Banana in hand here. Gonna give Diddy a lot more options on the ledge. Just goes for the ledge roll, tosses the banana, the tech chase, the jab, the backer, but not the sweet spot.
Oh, dude, that was so close. I feel like he probably would have died. All that rage on Roy, too. Yeah. We're down to a last hit scenario, Charles.
And Diddy can really thrive in these scenarios. All you really need is that down tilt, but the parry. Kola knows exactly when and where Ryuoh wants to go for the swing. Gets the parry, gets the forward tilt. Great job on Kola's end.
Kola was thinking the same thing you were, man. Oh yeah, all he needs is that down tilt, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to parry it, let that forward tilt rip, clean up game 1. But man, he had to work for it. Some of those early kills off stage really set Kola back after a pretty hot start. So good on him for keeping his head on straight, just, you know, evening it out and then finishing the job.
Yeah, and I just love the decision-making coming out from Ryuoh. It's kind of a tongue twister sometimes.
Yeah,
Ryuoh is doing a great job in terms of positioning too, right? We mentioned the forward tilt. Even though it's not optimal in terms of damage, you also have to think about optimization in terms of positioning for the matchup, right? And that's something that we're seeing Ryuoh do an incredible job at here with the forward tilts, the down tilts, and we'll see what the game plan is here for this game number 2. Town and City is the pick. We're going to have a much larger stage, higher ceiling, but I think you just want the room to work with Diddy, right?
Yeah, you love having a little bit of extra room to breathe, you know, find some whiff punishes on Roy, right? If you can get away from him, you can bait him to swing at open air, and then that banana comes through. Such a bread and butter strategy for Diddy Kong, so I like the stage choice. I'm assuming Kola probably took FD off the table.
Yeah, that's such a strong Diddy stage throughout multiple Smash games here. And, I mean, just from my knowledge of just what Tweak thinks about this matchup, Tweak believes that Roy does have an advantage. Just a speedy character that can pressure Diddy so Diddy can't get so much of those banana sets up, right? Usually Diddy Kong is a character where if you give Diddy too much space, then you're always fighting Diddy with banana.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like typically people think Diddy does well against sword characters because they do love swinging at the air, which is just off the table against this guy, but Roy snaps to the ground so fast due to his fall speed, right? And that makes it really tough for Diddy to pin him down and even have just the time to react.
Yeah, and of course, Crom and Roy not falling into that traditional sword character. Oh, but gets the air dodge into the forward smash. Welcome, that is the American reset right there.
Yeah, bro, let me finish sipping my Red Bull before you do some shit like that. Come on.
Oh, the down air, that would have been really saucy, but not going to connect that. Ryuoh trying to set up on the ledge here, gets the banana out in hand, just needs one hit of the banana, but Kola not giving it to him, just really navigating around this banana so well.
Oh, and Kola making so much happen off these tech chases. He whiffed that one, but still, Roy has such fast normals that you can kind of try to call out a certain tech option, miss, and then cover the next one, or at least still be net neutral and not get punished for whiffing. So we're seeing him make a lot of use of that. Oh, trying to just jump out of the corner, but the anti-air almost comes through. Yeah,
only one hit connects. The back air should do the trick here, especially those smaller side blast zones of Town and City. 78% here, we'll see. I mean, we've seen Diddy output, right? Diddy damage output, especially at that earlier percent, especially if you can chain banana slips into down airs. We'll see if Ryuoh has those on deck here. There's the down throw, goes into the upper, gonna get the platform extension, gets the regrab here. Great damage, 45.
Yeah, and this is a lot of ground to cover, though. You know, you have so much work to do in order to just even this one up. Diddy doesn't really thrive in that situation. And Roy does in the last hit ones because he has so many ways to just close the door on one final stock. You're going to see the forward air edge guard come through from Kola, put himself up 2-0. He's looking great here. We are in best of 5 territory now, folks, by the way.
Yeah, and I like the positioning from Kola. Kola knows, hey, I'm up an entire stock. Let me just drift off stage and react to what kind of option. I think both the positioning there covered both monkey flip and directional air dodge in. So a little bit of a greed option there, but Ryuoh probably just need that little extra on that recovery to get back. Unfortunately, Kola understanding the situation and putting everything forward in terms of offense, right?
Exactly, yeah, just pedal to the metal. We were talking about that American style. Kola, I think, really embodies it more than anybody, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason to hold back when you're feeling yourself. And I think momentum is kind of more of a real concept in the NA players' minds than in Japan, right? They're very focused on being safe, precise, etc. But here, when you know someone is mentally cracking, just go, go, go. And that's what Kola's been doing. Let's see, though. Ryuoh, great start to this game 3 here. Probably a better start than he's had in any of the games. Yeah,
I think Ryuoh getting a lot more comfortable here with the speed that Kola is playing at and the pressure. And knowing, once you kind of get a feel, okay, my opponent's going for some of these harder reads, then maybe not so committal with some of these air dodges and stuff like that. Maybe you're just going to double jump in more of these situations. We'll see if Ryuoh can kind of catch on to that and not get forward smash so much, right? That's the main thing, because with Roy, the reads, you get so much out of it. So you really got to try and mitigate that. Offstage situation, the banana should be enough. No, saves the double jump in.
What? Excuse me?
Okay, well, that definitely worked.
I don't know if that was just a happy accident or like if he's done that before and that's one of his things, but I could see it, right? The fully charged barrels can catch neutral get up and punish really hard. There's a ton of knockback on that if you didn't know. Now you definitely do. So here we go. Ryuoh taking the first stock, and we were talking about it before. Diddy, not so great at playing catch-up, but when it comes to holding a lead, he's one of the best in the business. Let's see what Ryuoh can do from this position. Wow, the parry giving him so much time that he could dash left and then let the forward tilt rip.
Oh, barely making it back. Went for a neutral off stage. I don't know if that was an input error or not, but still making it back in time. That Diddy back air so safe on block here. Okay, nope, not going to go for the side switch there. The monkey flip to the center stage, crossing up the shield. Platform tech chase, goes for the banana pluck. Not going to connect.
That's how you know we're spoiled by tweak gameplay. Looking for the side swap under the stage.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a good mix-up as well, right? Oh, tried to get the banana slip into the recatch there. Doesn't get the slip, doesn't get the recatch here, but still holding on to this lead. Ryuoh doing an incredible job. Still surviving, and you can't make it back in great edge guard.
Ryuoh holding onto the lead, but Kola holding onto the banana, and the fact that that snipe off stage actually made the difference. Wow,
we got those! We got those!
We got big reversals off the ledge. Diddy with the banana in hand. Can't sleep on him, even when you're ledge trapping him. He's always got some kind of trick up his sleeve. Hold up. Hold up.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, wait, this is a regrab. That's going to be it, and that is game 3 going to Ryuoh. Incredible job, great adaptation, and I mean, we're starting to see the more technical side come out here, which is very expected from these Japanese players. They're very to the T when it comes to their punish game, the technicality. I think that's where they really shine.
They do not drop setups. That's, I think, probably like the crown jewel of the Japanese playstyle. They're just rock solid when it comes to execution. And, you know, we were talking about how American players have that killer instinct. Japanese players do too. It's just once you land into their trap, everything will go perfectly. You can't expect them to drop it. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
And Ryuoh looking so pixel perfect in the end of that game 3 right there. But we're taking things over to Hollow Bastion, just going to switch it up a little bit, add one singular platform in the middle to the mix. I think this is good for Roy and sword characters in general, but Diddy really likes this layout too.
Yeah, Nair extensions, right? You can go Nair onto a platform, do another Nair, just get some of these extra damages when it comes to percentages here. Okay, going for some of these trades. I love the cross-up, but the up B going to have that armor as well, so even if Ryuoh swung in that situation, still going to get a lot of damage. Goblin is a Roy player that is, you know, very excited to use that grounded up B. Kola not so much, but just a difference in style, right?
Exactly, and it's really good for just shutting down block strings, of which Diddy has so many when it comes to Z-drop aerials and then a tilt on the ground afterward, for example. So you got to really be precise when it comes to hitting his shield. You got to either do it from the absolute maximum distance or just hold shield after you land something safe on him.
Yeah, in the beginning of the set, we saw Kola going for more Z-drop aerials, kind of holding onto the banana a little bit longer, now opting to kind of use this banana more frequently, goes for the Z-drop there, tries to get the edge guard. That definitely a little bit more worth. Oh, the trade though on the forward air, it's still enough, not even back air required.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at such a low percent. I think he was at like 109 before the forward air connected, and Roy's Bear, much weaker than his back air, let's just put it that way.
Yeah, and Ryuoh not going to pull the trigger on the up smash, maybe thinking not enough rage, but nonetheless, that is going to mean Kola is going to survive with all of this rage. You got to be so careful against Roy because this rage can be a really big problem really fast.
And after that first stock went down for Ryuoh, it's been all about Kola. Roy so good at steamrolling just a little bit of momentum, but hold on, Ryuoh going to cool him off a bit with that up tilt. Just go to the ledge? No, not going to ledge. He mixed me up too here in the commentary chair.
All the mix-up all the time here, and up tilt's such a great Diddy move. I know you're a big believer of that move. Just great at closing out stocks as well.
Yeah, definitely a little fall from grace in Smash 4. Is larger and stronger, but still it fills a niche in this game that Diddy otherwise can't cover without, you know, risking you falling out of up smash, for example. So here we go, though. Looks like Ryuoh still has that fighting spirit in him, bro. He has brought this all the way back to even, looking for the angel drop at the ledge. Not into a dare, though. Just playing it safe, trying to cover some space with forward air. And even though Kola got past the ledge trap, he's not getting past Ryuoh.
Wait, is there a double jump? Okay, doesn't matter. Still gets to the ledge here. Ryuoh doing a great job. A lot of pressure and a lot of damage. Huge swing of momentum. I love the B reverse into the back air. Great stall of the up, double jump to kind of fading back and returning the favor with Kola's own anti-air, that up tilt coming through, and, well, that move's really strong. So
it is, but I'm still shocked to see a kill as early as 120, Charles. We've seen an early fair and an early up tilt from Roy, both sealing the deal on these stocks, setting Ryuoh back quite a bit, and now he's got to finish the job or else Kola's just running away with this one. Okay, there we go, down tilt up smash, all reliable. You're down about 40, Ryuoh. Do you have what it takes? One big opening like this. Oh, the banana missed.
That was such a huge drop coming out from Ryuoh. And usually we don't see Japanese players drop those setups, right? That banana would have extended at least into one more aerial. Goes for the air dodge instead of the B reverse. Goes to the ledge here. The swing does not get punished. Okay, down tilt. Oh, tries to set up the nair into the downer. That would have been the stock if DIing out. Okay, banana in hand for this ledge trap.
We saw 2 American air dodges from Ryuoh, by the way. Roy, probably the worst character to be doing that against. He punishes so hard with side B, with forward smash. Oh my god, but suddenly Ryuoh back in this, and also leading by about 40%.
The trade goes for the forward tilt, that's it! Just like that, the forward air for the cherry on top, the pop-off, and we are going into a Game 5 situation. Ryuoh adapting and prevailing over this pressure Kola's going for here. And again, we're not seeing some of these air dodges that Kola can get these big forward smashes on. We're seeing a lot more double jump resets coming out from Ryuoh. Great adaptation and really just staving off the pressure. And I think that's the big hump that a lot of Japanese or international players have to go against when playing anyone from NA.
Yeah, exactly, man. Once you figure out the playstyle a little bit, have that time to adapt, that's when I think the Japanese players really thrive. And it also shocks me that, you know, until very recently, best of fives were a rarity in Japanese tournaments, right?
Yeah.
So for adaptation to be one of their strengths, but typically playing in a very short set environment, it's pretty impressive. All that said, though, we're running it right back to Hollow Bastion. Wow, Kola almost meeting with an unfortunate fate. Shout out to the Happy Mask Salesman. Oh, god damn!
Okay. I don't know if Ryuoh just adapted or was like, you know what, I can play like this too.
Yeah,
because we're seeing some American air dodges and some American resets coming out from Ryuoh, but oh man, This time not catching an air dodge, but actually catching the aggression, and Kola getting the read and getting that forward smash. This is a really early lead for this game 5.
Yeah, man, the temptation to American air dodge is always there against some of Roy's little setup hits like the jab and stuff, but when you swing back on him too and you fight that urge, guess what? He's got a sword and you don't. So he will take that any day of the week. He can out-button you, he can punish your air dodges, doesn't matter.
Is that the American mash?
I guess so. Anything bad, it's the American version of it. But also, we got Ryuoh wearing the Mickey Mouse shirt, by the way. I love the fashion from these guys. But this is no Mickey Mouse Diddy Kong.
And definitely no Mickey Mouse tournament, right?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, my God.
This is the exact opposite of that. Incredibly stacked. Like we said, oh, wait, the barrels turning clockwise. Oh, not going to connect here, but Monkey Flip shouldn't get the KO, but is going to set up for this offstage situation. Tries to get the trade, instantly goes back to the ledger, tries to get the up tilt, the down tilt, the back air, does get the frame trap, and we are going to be even 2 apiece here for the stock count.
Down by 90, though. Once again, Diddy not great in this position. He doesn't have too many X-Factor options, right? Nothing that's a super, super hard punish. He'll get his 30, 40, maybe even 50 off a grab at low percents. But other than that, it's what? Like Angel Drop? You know, there's no way.
Something down air. Like, that's the only cheese Diddy's going to do, right?
Right, and Kola is certainly privy to that. I mean, he's tangled with the best Diddy Kongs for years over here in NA.
Oh, this up smash should do the trick. What a cross-up. And both players there on that second stock went for a lot of tricky cross-ups. Even Ryuoh had a great one with the back air there. But able to get at least some damage before going into this tail end. We'll see how much extra credit Kola can get on this very last stock, on this very last game of the set.
Yeah, it's all down to this, Charles. We could see Ryuoh's winner's bracket hopes and dreams go out the window here, but he's got to figure something out fast.
Okay, catching some of the aggression, going up and over with the monkey flip. Kola definitely has the speed with Roy to punish some of these monkey flips, so we'll see if he catches on towards this tail end. Spot dodge, gonna go into the forward air, early up B.
Yeah, Kola's been so good at avoiding the ledge setups.
Yeah, past game 1, we haven't seen too much edge guards coming out from Ryuoh. Incredible job from Kola, just adapting to a lot of these trades, just throwing some of the delays on these double jumps, the positioning of the double jump, and the up B as well.
Wow, very tricky there. Ryuoh not only getting Kola in his grasp, but plucking a banana in the process, baiting him to come in, and suddenly the margins have shrunk, only 35% down. But Kola coming back with a vengeance here.
Oh, is that it? Off the side B? Oh my goodness, that is so broken!
Wow. Kola with the perfect delay, the perfect jump angle after that. And hold on. Oh, wow. I think Ouch just defeated Mr. R. And the crowd is going wild in the background. Guys, international scuffles. Certainly the theme of the weekend. We have Canada versus Netherlands. We have U.S. versus Japan. We're going to see a whole lot more of that. I think there are probably, what, I would guess 12 countries minimum represented here.
Minimum, for sure. And, I mean, that's the greatest thing about this tournament. I think about Smash Brothers in general. I mean, we're such a large community, and it's such a large worldwide community. And when we get to see all this international talent, all these different play styles, different characters really come together, and you see that clash, it's just so beautiful, man.
It's beautiful, man. You think, like, soccer and then fighting games. Those are the 2 most international sports in my book, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I love how, you know, despite any language barrier or anything like that, the language of Smash is universal. And we're going to take a peek at some of the hypest moments of that set, because, damn, that was a good one. Game 5, down to the last stock, just to start things off for us on this block. You know, these players, they might be fans of us, Charles, because they're giving us a good show.
Yeah, absolutely. Giving everyone here a good show, and even you guys, the viewers at home, an incredible show. Game 5. I definitely would have liked to see Ryuoh get a little bit more damage, make that last stock competitive, but Kola just had the exact confirm. Like you said, the slight delay on the double edge dance there towards the end, and off the jab as well. Roy can get very ridiculous with certain confirms, with or without rage in these certain scenarios, right? And when you are able to line up that jab, that double edge dance is so powerful. This up B,
that was so
the barrels
goofy,
was
dude.
so
that
funny.
was a Mickey Mouse up B, but it worked, dude. It worked.
Yeah, shouts to the drip, the Mickey Mouse up B.
All right, well, man, what a great set that was, just all the way through, though. And you really saw kind of like the creative Japanese style of Diddy. There are definitely some key differences between like Ryuoh and Tweak, right? Or Ryuoh and Aaron. And I would love to see players like this come out more to NA, and also more North Americans go out to Japan. It's just like mixing styles and learning the way that everyone plays worldwide. So important.
Oh, yeah, and it's really interesting to see a character like Diddy become more popular just outside of Tweak, Aaron, and stuff like that, right? It's just now more of an international character, and we're seeing this character have success in multiple fronts, in multiple regions, in multiple countries, right? It's really cool to see. And Diddy, always a classic character, if you will, when it comes to the Super Smash Bros. Series.
Exactly, man. I feel like, you know, in Melee they added like Marth, Sheik, Falco, like those are iconified in Smash.
Yes.
And then Brawl added some real good ones, Diddy Kong, Meta Knight, Wario, who are just kind of evergreen, and like you associate them almost more with Smash than their own games.
Yeah. It's really sick to see. So we got a button check here because this stage is not legal here, but
Hey, this is 2 more characters I think that are kind of going to go down in history as Smash